On behalf of the board of PASGR, I would like this afternoon to do three things. One, welcome you most warmly to Nairobi. Secondly, to welcome you to this event, the launch of our master's program, which is gaining currency in this continent. And thirdly, to really pay special tribute to the cohort that has done the 2 years.
Master of Research and Public Policy Program, or MRPP, is a full-time, 2-year collaborative initiative between the Partnership for African Social and Governance Research and 12 universities across Africa, which deliver the course uniformly using a common curriculum and award an internationally recognized degree.
The collaborative Master of Research and Public Policy program that we are launching today is critical for success of the plans that we have as Africans.
It is imperative that we have a strong cohort of researchers and the policy actors who have a deep understanding of public policy and developmental challenges facing our people.
The MRPP, the Masters of Research and Public Policy, is one of the key pillars of our social science community of practice and thought. The launch today represents an important phase in the journey of our African social sciences community towards excellence, towards relevance, and towards robust, disciplined, and matured engagement.
This is the time that we are celebrating success stories, like what we see in PASGR today, dealing with issues that pertain to African development, like we deal with our own individual problems in our countries at the time when we are searching for policies that are congruent to our needs.
I wish to congratulate PASGR for this great achievement of launching the MRPP program, which has taken over 4 years of investment in knowledge, energy, finance, and material resources. PASGR has organized for the development of MRPP curriculum, and this curriculum reflects the Africanness of the vision and mission of the program. It has facilitated staff exchange program between participating universities to gain experiences from other countries.
As a student of the program, I do believe in the program and how much it can do for Africa. We are glad that since 2014, PASGR has been able to start this initiative with a vision of creating a new breed of leaders that don't just have the zeal to lead, but also add knowledge to the zeal that they have.
We are also promoting a pedagogical approach that is one of the best in all the practices of adult learning, that believes that you do not teach adults, you do not lecture adults, but you work with adults in a co-creative process of producing knowledge and engaging in learning.
What I felt I had experienced very well that made me happy as a teacher, and which I also heard from others. This is a very well crafted program, indeed, giving a chance to both learners and teachers to share their experiences and knowledge. The program also has provided expertise of teaching. MRPP learning experience has also enriched our teaching in other subjects that we teach in our own universities and across the continent.
I'm proud to be part of a program that has this at its core. The ethics that they ground in us, the cases, the technology, the networks, are all part in enabling us to grow and take Africa to another level.
The innovative use of the case studies in this program will empower the students to develop practical solutions to the challenges that we face as African policymakers. And I want really to say about these case studies because it was my first time when I went to Harvard Kennedy School, and we used to what lecturers used to teach us here. So you sit in the class, you write the notes and wait for exams. But this time around, first you have to read a lot of materials and then just discuss. And I'm not used to discussing in classes, so it was really a very interesting experience. There's a lot to learn.
In fact, this is where we are heading to. We are moving away from the lectures. We are moving away from where we just pump materials to the students to where students are hands-on.
We are reclaiming excellence because there was a time we truly had excellent institutions and outstanding scholarship on this continent. It was as a part of the variety of response to dealing with that context that PASGR, the Partnership for African and Social Governance Research, emerged to build capacity and to reclaim excellence in social science training, research, and higher education for public policy.
On behalf of the Vice Chancellors, we are very grateful to PASGR for supporting this initiative and to bring us together as a continent to tackle issues of research and public policy. And we pledge our support and continue the enthusiasm to see that this program bears fruit.
This program is breaking new ground in the African higher education landscape. MRPP students from various disciplines sit in one class and debate obstacles to human well-being and enable us for prosperity. I think this is a great attribute, the merger of intellect.
For me, the research policy nexus is a little baffling. I am a researcher. I've been privileged to sit next to the Cabinet Secretary in our National Treasury. And I looked him in the eye and I said, "Don't leave me." He did not ask me why. The question is, I'm a researcher, you're the policymaker. What is our problem? Why is it that we do not really link ourselves? So please get off that seat of sitting and not doing what we trained you to do. Please use the research that we are doing so that we develop Africa.
Yes, indeed, there are many reasons why research are not used by policymakers. It has to be relevant, it has to be simply communicated. That way it will gather interest in policymakers in the usage.
The PASGR Board of Directors, the initiators of the program, the curriculum developers, and urge all of you present here today to support these students as they pursue a worthwhile cause.
Get to know policymakers. It's very important for networking. When I read your program, I think it is something that we can work closely to develop a fellowship program so that our students can benefit.
Our students, we are here for you. Your dream to contribute is realistic, it is respected, it has been endorsed at the highest level.
Public policy and governance, in Africa is about values. And these are values of integrity, accountability, patriotism, even Pan-Africanism, freedom. There are many. As you become the next generation of researchers and policy leaders, it's very, 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 very important that we realize that what you're doing is about those values.
Africa is ready to transform. It will be transformed by the new generation of leaders that spoke a few minutes ago. We saw the student was very articulative and very focused on the issues that we need to put forward as a continent.
Now it's my pleasant duty to declare the Collaborative Masters of Research program launched. think that it is just easy to be appointed to a position, but there are some critical skills that are required to manage institutions. And I think this program is trying to build that critical mass of people that we require in the future that will play a big role in effective public policy management.
We've started very modestly. We've launched with 8 universities that have started already, and we have about 150 students. The only way for this program to go is to grow. In year 3, we'll be having about 600 students in the university.
I listened to the student who spoke on behalf of all the students, and I'm sure members of the board of directors of PASGR would have been very proud of what we have achieved.